I don't know what's going on, man. My shit just be tricky when I try to go live. But today we're gonna invade Hassan Campbell's live, right? And I'm gonna start even before anybody's in here. Like I said, I had another channel. I still have that other channel, but YouTube has went out of its way to disband my channel. So they stopped me from going live over there. So I'll just be posting videos over there, which the channel is also called Front Street Entertainment. But like I said, it took me a little time to get home, so I wasn't able to start the live when I was supposed to, right? But we're gonna invade Hassan Campbell's live, and then this is what I'm gonna say about that, right? Is that this kind of pains me a little bit because I really don't. That's a dude that I've been contemplating on doing a video about for maybe a week, maybe 2 weeks. And if you see, I even mentioned him in one of my other videos. But now I gotta address it because something was going on. It was brought to my attention by a video I watched from Real Talk, Just Talk, Real Talk TV. And it was about him and another brother that he's feuding with, another brother that I happen to like, right? Now I'm gonna say this, right? I'm not gonna get up here and point out all of Hassan Campbell's faults because I feel like I got some faults with some of the things that I've done. And I feel like a lot of other people here on YouTube got a few faults with some of the moves that they made, right? And I think overall that Hassan Campbell is trying to be righteous, or he believes that he's being righteous. But it's like I've done a whole lot of time myself, right? So I'm really, 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 if you go look at my videos from the other channel, and even though I only got 1 or 2 videos on this channel, and you look at it, the theme is I hate rats. That rat shit is just something that I just really can't get with, right? And now when it comes to Hassan Campbell, I'm starting to look at him more in the light that you look at rats in, right? And I'll show you why. It's just like, it's one thing to preach positivity and righteousness to the youth. I promote that, really, you know what I mean? And I lose my way, and a lot of other people lose their way, and nobody's perfect, But when it comes to Hassan Campbell, it comes with a major but, and this is why. This is why. I'll show you, actually. This is the type of shit I can't get with, right? All right, not even that one. Hold on. Hold on. And I know that some people with the situation going on with the feds and the whole Treyway thing, right? I know some people who have chosen to side with
whether it be the gang members, the drug dealers,
side with Tekashi out the deal and say that Shotty was a bad influence, this, that, and the third. First, you got to look at, before I get to the whole thing of Hassan Campbell, right? I want to put you in the mind frame that you can't keep looking at Tekashi 6ix9ine as a kid. That's a grown ass man that got a kid, that got possibly 2 kids now, possibly 2 baby mothers now, made more money than a lot of dudes that be on YouTube. You see what I'm saying? So this is not a kid. This is a grown man that was in the mix of making money, I'll say.
Murder.
Right.
These 2 dudes is a prime example of who you don't want your daughter with.
Right.
But the feds got the money.
Now look, check this out, right?
All right, people, quick update.
Let me show y'all something.
On the situation with Tekashi 6ix9ine. Tekashi, pretty much, this is coming from inside.
The title right here says Mel Murder and Shotty planned to hit in Vegas on Tekashi to make it look gang related. He's getting his information from the police and he spreads it like if it's real shit. That's my problem that I have with that's the problem that I have with Hassan Campbell. He says things with reckless disregard of who it affects or who may, you know what I mean? I'm not saying anything that he said got anybody locked up. But when you report in the news, when you look at my channel and you look at a lot of other dudes up here that I respect also, right? And when you look at these dudes and they report certain things, it's coming from an angle of just real talk. You see what I'm saying? This dude named one of his videos. I just can't get past this. He named one of his videos saying that the bros and maybe it's backwards when you're looking at it, but the title is Male Murder and Shotty planned to hit in Vegas on Tekashi to make it look gang related. What type of fucking rhetoric is that for you to put out to the I'm talking directly to you now, Hassan. What type of fucking rhetoric is that for you to put out to the public and think that what your words don't have an effect on the things that's going on? That's some clout chasing shit right there that Hassan Campbell is doing. You see what I'm saying? How do you name a video Male Murder and Shotty planned to hit on Tekashi 6ix9ine in Vegas and what did it say? This is the fucking title. This is why I can't go with all the righteous shit that he's saying, because I can't respect you as one of the OGs or one of the dudes that done it, right? When you talking like this. I'm not saying don't school the youth on what it means to be righteous or what it means to live a better life or live your best life, right? I'm not saying don't school the youth on what it means to have principles. The problem is a lot of youth are not hearing about principles, right? But when you name one of your videos, Male Murder and Shotty planned to hit in Vegas on Tekashi to make it look gang related, you're clout chasing. You're clout chasing. But I'm gonna address clout chasing, right? Because in my opinion, there may be a such thing as good clout chasing and bad clout chasing, because everything that's being done, trust and believe that we all want it to be known. So if clout is the word used for popularity, then everybody wants popularity right now. And I'm gonna get to the comments in a second. Like I said, this chat room ain't as filled up as my other channel because YouTube is going out of their way to stop me from going live over there. But you named something, Chips Oh Boy Entertainment, what up? DMV Be More, what up? But you went out of your way to name something, Male Murder and Shotty planned to hit in Vegas to kill Tekashi and make it look gang related. I got a question, where the fuck you get your information from though? Because I'm in contact with I know some people, right? And I didn't get this word. And I usually get a lot of, I know some things, right? But I didn't hear that. So I got to look at Hassan Campbell as a rat. You know what I'm saying? LOTV, what up? But like I said, I don't want to take away from any positivity that he spreads. Spread that positivity. But now we got to look. Can you hear me now? Oh, I didn't even have the volume up. Can you hear me now? But now we got to look at things when somebody just let me know that they couldn't hear me, right? And I hope y'all was able to hear, right? But if you give positivity, right? And all right, good looking, y'all. Look, if you giving positivity to the youth, or you giving positivity to whoever needs it in general, right? I can respect that. You see what I'm saying? I could respect it. But you have to give it from the standpoint of of a civilian, right? When you saying things like that. You can't feed me shit and put season on it and tell me that it's a delicacy. I taste the shit and I smell it. And when it comes to Hassan Campbell, I taste the shit and I smell it, man. You know what I mean? This dude is not the real deal. He does say some powerful things, right? I'm gonna give you another example. I was looking at him talking about Mike Son. Now, Mike Son is a brother that I respect. I respect his whole movement. I respect what he's doing. I don't got nothing but respect for Mike Son. Now, when Hassan Campbell addressed the Mike Son in the DJ Wackademics, right, as my son called him, I just didn't like the language that he used. Like, I don't agree with everything my son do. Like, he emphasized that like multiple times, and I'm looking at the situation like, dude, who the fuck are you? Yeah, Duke Black. Hey, look, y'all, whoever should see this video, right? Because my other channel I can't go live on, which got more subscribers. So obviously y'all know how the chat rooms was. But the dude in here, if y'all look him up, right, go subscribe to his channel, Duke Black Loose Cannons Records. That's one of the bros right there. And he putting out some heat, yo. You know what I mean? So just fuck with that movement. That's my people right there. You know what I'm saying? So y'all go fuck with the bro and subscribe to the channel, like it. You know what I mean? If you like it, leave a comment, whatever, yo. He real too. You feel me? But at the end of the day, how can you talk about the bros in this manner? I can't respect them, yo. And this video is really a response to another bro, really. You see what I'm saying? And the video had to be made now, you know what I mean? Because I know how sometimes we see shit and then we miss out on stuff in the catalog. You see what I'm saying? And all we might have caught was the real shit. You see what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, I just want that to be known. You know what I mean? And that was the reason for this video right here. You know what I mean? I don't know how y'all feel about the brother, and like I said, I've been wrestling with the idea of not even reporting as far as that situation go, right? Because if you notice, I don't jump on every story that come out because that really ain't my DNA, right? I'm using this as a platform to kick the real and promote music and open up a platform that could possibly grow where I could push my people shit. You see what I'm saying? So I don't jump on every fucking story that's running through the things. And as a real nigga, I feel like some things are off limit to real niggas to talk about. And you naming one of your videos, Mel Murder, the title of the video, Mel Murder. The dude, Hassan Campbell did it, right? And all I'm saying is because another bro that was up here and he had some dialogue, and I fuck with his channel too. I fuck with his channel when he first started it. You see what I'm saying? When it done grew, you know what I mean? And I fuck with a lot of his views. But I went in the comments and me and him had a back and forth dialogue about Hassan, not really going into detail. I told him I'll put the video out. But Hassan, to me in my book, you're a rat. He's a rat because certain things you don't do, man. Certain things, I don't care what you do as a career. You could go do whatever you want to do. You could be whatever your heart desire. But when you say that you're a real motherfucker, it's certain lines that can't be crossed. And there's certain lines that after you cross them, ain't no coming back from them. You see what I'm saying? And I'm a nigga that it's solidified. I got a relative of mine. I'm not gonna call it a family. A relative of mine that did some fuck shit. I cut him off. I don't fuck with him no more. Cause that's how it is, man. Shit is real. And with two relatives of mine, right? Just did some real fuck shit, and I just can't mess with them no more. But we gotta be true to what we stand for, and you know what I'm saying. And we can't let hype or fame or nothing else stand in the way of principle, moral upbringing. You see what I'm saying? And other morals and principles that you sort out on your own. You know what I mean? And just that title alone, I feel like proves my point. You know what I mean? Then going out of his way to try to get points on somebody like Mike Son, even though he gave him respect, I don't feel he gave him the proper respect by keep saying that I don't agree with everything he does. I feel like he was leaving the door open for you feel me? I feel like he was leaving the door open to turn back around and be like, well, Mike Son, I don't like this about you. I don't like that about you. Nah, I don't like that, yo. And Mike Son's sister is cool, you know what I mean? Mike Son is cool. And nah, dudes out here on some real shit. I can't send dude's name in the ground or even imply that there's things that I don't like about dude. I don't have to keep saying the things I may or may not like about my song. If I say I respect the dude, that means as an overall the way you move, and I respect you. You see what I'm saying? Now to point out, oh, I don't agree with everything. Well, I don't agree with everything you do, pussy. We got differences of the way we move on certain issues, but it's either respect or it ain't respect. And if it's respect, you don't point out publicly that, you know what I mean? It's respect. And don't forget that my son is an artist. My son is an artist. So saying that I don't agree with everything you do, what the fuck do you do? What the fuck do I do? What do any of us do? But at the end of the day, we are all with fault. Not one of us are without fault. So it's either respect or it ain't, man. And I just can't respect shit like that. I never adhere to clown shit. And in my book, not saying nobody else is adhering to the clown shit, but in my book, I watched Hassan Campbell. I never watched him for a reason to say something bad about him. You see what I'm saying? I watched him as a person that was talking some shit. Same way I watched the other dude. You see what I'm saying? But it just didn't add up, man. When the Tekashi story came out, he ran wild on it, right? When the what's my dude out of Philly, y'all? AR Ab came, he ran wild with all type of assumptions about these things, right? And it's okay that you decide to pick the story up, but like I said, certain shit gotta be left alone, or it got to be talked about in such a general way that it could fit the mold for anybody's situation that's got a like situation. You see what I'm saying? You don't go out your way to talk about, and that's not the only thing. Shotty and him was a bad influence. Damn, he act like he was running with Shotty. He act like, how the fuck we know that Tekashi wasn't the bad influence? All right, now I'm gonna get to these comments too. Let me start from where they started. What up? Peace, brother. All right, all the peace. Can't hear you. I ain't really, yeah. Peace, hello, TV. Hello, TV. What up? All right, who put that news out about Mel murder putting the head? All right, I already answered that. Hello, sir. I feel you. Chips, old boy, entertainment. Warner Bros. Music said, I'm going to be upfront with a lesson learned in general. When cases are open and it gets to the public opinion can affect an open case. This is up in the jury. It's not the general. Right, man. You got to realize, right? You know, that's why the whole, right. That's why the whole DJ academic thing never worked for me, because his excuse never played well with me, man. Because saying that this is your friend, right? Tekashi 6ix9ine is your friend, right? He fighting a fucking RICO case, a federal RICO charge, which is a federal case. He fighting a RICO case, and you say, hey, the story is already out that he was on camera trolling, right? I believe he was trolling. And you say that, well, it's already in the public, it's already floating around, so why the fuck wouldn't I cover it? As a bro, as a friend, it don't matter what's in the public. You don't put it on your page. You don't put it, the 2 million people that follow you might not follow TMZ. Who knows? You don't never put it on your page. You don't be the one to crucify your own brother. So I can't say that you a good friend of his. It don't matter what type of good information you might have gave him. You don't do shit like that. You see what I'm saying? And yes, it does affect cases. That's why when Chi Ali came home, he told Ludacris, he was like, I appreciate the shout out, but I wish you wouldn't have done it while my case was open. When Luda was like, I'm young and I'm wild like Chi Ali or some shit. You know what I mean? Shout out to Luda. But Chi Ali told him like, yo, I wish you wouldn't have, or he said it in a magazine or something like, yo, I wish he wouldn't have said it while my case was going on. You got to watch what you say when cases are going on. That's why when I report about the Tekashi shit, it be more about whether I think he ratting, whether I think he's still in jail, whether, you see what I'm saying, along those lines, right? You're not coming out saying male murder, and shout out to male murder, shout out to Shotty. But you're not coming out saying male murder and Shotty, and then it makes me upset off the principle, but also, you know, I had communications with Shotty. And nah, man. Nah, man. Nah, Hassan Campbell lost me with that, man. Word. He lost me with that. Chipso Boy said, can I have you? I question brother with no disrespect. I mean, you can ask me anything you want. You can invade my life. It makes me a little nervous when people say no disrespect, because it's none taken already until it's disrespect. You feel me? Ask me something. All of y'all weigh in on this and tell me what you think I'm bugging, or you know what I'm saying? It's only a couple of us in here right now, but we're going to build this channel just like the other one was, and it's all good. You feel me? The people who not really there, they'll fall off, and the ones who are really in, they'll stick with it. You know what I'm saying? That's how it goes, you know what I mean? What's good, though? If y'all ain't got nothing to say, I'll go ahead and sign off. It said, Chipso Boy said, remember when it said talk about what took down the mafia? Yeah. Okay. Rico took the mafia down, though. The Rico law, Giuliani, and a whole bunch of other people with Giuliani spearheading, they took down the mob. LOTV said, you seen Billy Otto and Frenchie? Nah, but LOTV, I seen you though. Who's the Snow Billy dude? LOTV though, I seen you up there with that Muppet rapping, man. You a funny nigga, man. You hear me? I left out, but then my lawyer called and I ended up in the car. I was supposed to come right back. I was actually bringing somebody over there to see that shit. Now, who is the Snow Billy, or is that Billy Otto? Oh, that was your man? Like, we off of the Campbell shit now, though. That was your man, though? That shit was funny, son. And the Muppet had some bars, yo. Word. I'm getting ready to go up there now. He had me dying. Yeah, that's a fact. Hey, who was the Snow Billy dude, though? Oh, them rules apply. No bad attention, no backbiting. That's what took them down and being in the light. Of course, you always want to fade to the black if you do got anything going on, but I'm of the opinion that them dudes had nothing going on but other than music. But nah, Billy Otto was arguing with Frenchie, violating. That's what Billy Otto do. You see what I'm saying? Billy Otto, I say this, right? Because Billy Otto disrespected me publicly, and it's the internet. You see what I'm saying? And what Billy Otto is, he's an attention whore. You see what I'm saying? And Frenchie a cool nigga. I talked to Frenchie a couple times. I talked to Frenchie BSM on the phone. Frenchie a cool nigga. You see what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, and if Frenchie see the video, he know whether I'm saying is right or wrong. I'm the one who told Frenchie on the jack. Yeah. Because, you know, Billy Otto is a attention whore, bro. You feel me? I really don't like him. I feel like he talk too much. I feel like any dude without order is with destruction. So this dude doesn't have no order. If you notice that he's screaming Treyway, talking to music label, right? He's screaming Treyway, but nobody else on the label backs him other than the other little nigga, right? I don't got no problem with him, but the other little nigga, you see what I'm saying? What they call him, Mr. Treyway or something. No disrespect to his name or none of that shit. But Seiko Billy and them, shout out to Seiko Billy. I reached out to him, he ain't reached back though. But like I said, I talked to Frenchie and shit, and that's a cool dude, man. And Frenchie cool with some niggas that I'm cool with. And nah, man, I just don't like the reckless shit. I wasn't up there and I didn't see it, but I see how Frenchie is. You see what I'm saying? He's a pretty humble dude, right? And I see how silly Otto is, and he's a pretty much a fucking clown. You see what I'm saying? That love to tell real niggas to suck his dick, bro. But what happened with him though? Y'all let me know what's going on. What happened with him? We're gonna build a channel, and if I could stop for a second to say that if you're new to the channel, you can hit the like button. Really, I don't give a fuck if you hit it or not, but hit the notification, hit the subscribe, and then hit the notification bell so that you could be notified when things like this coming up. You know what I mean? More than hitting the like button, I fuck with the vibe. You feel me? We don't be having a whole bunch of trolling going on, a whole bunch of silly ass shit going on in here. You know what I mean? But Billy Otto, that's a dude though. Normally, I'm gonna tell y'all this, right? I'm not gonna say nothing because my intentions ain't to get indicted. But Billy Otto is normally, which I'm not doing anything, but Billy Otto is normally not a dude that I would desire to disrespect. But you don't respect yourself and you be disrespecting real niggas, telling niggas to eat the dick up and everything, son. How a nigga gonna respect that shit? You can't this is one thing about it, yo. Don't never forget this shit. Ride or die slow but calm, yo. That's a Jew. Ride or die slow but calm. You see what I'm saying? So you don't have to be in an uproar all the time to pop a nigga head off. You don't have to be boisterous all the time to handle business when it come time to do that. You see what I'm saying? The nigga with the loudest buck usually got the dullest bite, yo. And that's how I look at Billy Otto, man. I look at him as a bitch ass nigga that can't fight and talk too much. That's Billy Otto in a nutshell. A fucking nutshell. What they was arguing about, though, I didn't even catch that. What was that on Instagram? Oh, look, and just to tell y'all because I really respect Duke Black movement, yo, and I give respect where it's due, yo. You know what I mean? And just to tell y'all who he is. That's the bro in the on my page. If you go to my Instagram page, that's the bro up there that's promoting this shit. He got the all red on, all that shit. You see what I'm saying? So I want y'all to really get on that move, man. Everybody else. Oh yeah, Fed Talk. Molly Montana. He dropped Fed Talk on December 2nd. It's on YouTube and everything, yo. Rock with that. Y'all already know that's Front Street. I appreciate that. Chips Oh Boy said my song is hot too. I got some shit, yo, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I'm really learning the game right now. and learning the camera and learning a lot of different aspects of the game because I'm getting ready to attack it. 2019, I might have to go do a bid real quick in January, and then when if I do go right, they want me to do like 6 months or some shit. But if I could come back with some things figured out, then maybe it could be less. It could be no gym. But 2019, I'm attacking. That's it. You know what I mean? I'm attacking. I appreciate that, y'all. I appreciate that. But look, what else is going on out there? Y'all talk to me, I talk back, yo. You know what I mean? What else is going on out there that I might have missed, yo? I've been on the incognito. I've been gambling a little bit. I went live from the fucking bingo hall last night. Niggas robbed me. Them old motherfuckers in there is vicious, yo. Do not sleep. Them niggas them old people is aggressive, yo. They don't bullshit in bingo. Fuck around and be missing your head in bingos, huh? I appreciate y'all tuning in, though, man. Know what I mean? We had a good little chat as always, you know what I mean? Time to separate the real from the fake, you know what I mean? And I'm gonna say this too. A lot of oh look, but as far as the Billy Otto, before I get to what I was about to say, as far as the Billy Otto joint, bro, he blocked me, son. He blocked me. The nigga, look, I'm telling you, when them so-called celebrity niggas, which he not a celebrity, he was in the media for getting his ass whooped at the airport, man. They didn't even do a good job. And I ain't dissing all the bros, but being led by Billy Otto at the airport, it didn't look good, man. It ain't look good. He was shook all in airports, scared to death of them California niggas. Man, shout out to California. But I'd be damned if I'm scared of you. You see what I'm saying? I'm from New York, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I'm from New York. He was all in the airports looking scared to death. Oh, look, y'all forget this part about the whole Billy Otto shit, though. Y'all forget this about Billy Otto, yo. You hear me? The nigga, the nigga checked in. You remember when they was running around like, yo, we don't check in. We go where we want, nigga. We from Yeti, all of that, which is where it's supposed to be. But remember he called, what's that pussy ass nigga name? What's the little clown nigga name? The not Loki Smooler, he another bitch. But what's the other dude? What's the dude name? The Crip nigga from Crip nigga that Snoop was trying to put on. The nigga name not Spider Loc. Shout out to Spider Loc. I kicked it with Spider a couple. Jabba Loc. That's his name. Jabba. Yo, that nigga checked in. Yo, look. Yeah. I know we said we wasn't checking in and shit, but you know I respect you, dog. You feel me? And look, I just wanted to let you know we was gonna be out here. Everything good though? Yeah. I'm gonna give you a call when in there. Yeah, I got 5 bands for you. Yeah, real hoe ass shit. And then this how you know that this he the rat type. I'm gonna put that on him. Since y'all niggas suck his dick, I'm gonna say he the rat type, but I'm gonna give you why I say it, because I would never just say it without. When niggas run down on him on the internet, like, yo, son, they was checking in, he was checking in, Billy Otto, he could hold it down. That would have been a black eye for you, but he was supposed to war that, being that he was doing on the phone. First thing he said was, 6ix9ine and them was sitting right there. When I made the call, 6ix9ine was right there. I was trolling. 6ix9ine was right there. In other words, don't look at me as the nigga checked in, because 6ix9ine, the star of the whole show, was sitting right there when I checked in. So he checked in too by default. You gotta watch them niggas that's willing to point their finger the other way to get the heat off of them. And that's something I ain't never agree with doing, yo. You know what I mean? I ain't never agree with niggas who move like that, man. 6ix9ine was sitting right there when I called Jabba and Dick rided him, and 6ix9ine was right there. He was with it. Point the finger at 6ix9ine, the breadwinner. What? You got kicked. Look, you could say shoddy, grimy, or whatever, right? And maybe he is. I don't know. You know what I mean? But you got to realize, and this is disregarding the whole Seiko Billy thing. I like Seiko Billy, right? This is disregarding any one of the trades that the trade bros that any one of them other than Billy Otto, right? You got kicked out because you a hoe ass nigga, bro. The nigga said to everybody that he wanted to see me with the knuckles. So I'm really with the shit. Same thing, what's his name doing? Now he want to keep texting me and sending me videos in my DM, right? What's his name? The other Crip nigga? I just said his name. Loki Smoola or some dumbass shit like that, right? Niggas saying they want to knuckle up with the kid, right? And then when I accept the challenge, what's up? Let's meet up. You think I'm just up here talking? Let's meet up. Block, DMs, this, that, apologize. Ain't no apology when you invite somebody to the Frank stand, man. Men don't do that, and especially gangsters. And when you do it, then you know that you're saying that it's on for life and that you're willing to take whatever consequences that may come with that. You see what I'm saying? Men don't have a conversation, get into a disagreement, and result to suck my dick. That's an emotional punk that do that. You see what I'm saying? That's somebody that's not in control of his feelings when he do that. You know what I'm saying? Men and G's don't move like that. We move in silence. But we also, if it makes sense, we also move off of communication because you understand. Look, I'm gonna tell you some real shit, man. When you gonna do the most, that's really the last thing that you wanted to come to, right? So usually you humble about shit. You see what I'm saying? And I know some aggressive niggas too. People saying that I am, but I think I'm the nicest guy in the world. But when you really gonna do the most, you're not quick to tell 10,000 niggas to suck your dick, because when a situation come, you gonna do the most. You see what I'm saying? And when your life means something to you, you try to put yourself in predicaments where you don't have to do the most. You see what I'm saying? Where doing the most ain't the first option all the time. So G's don't move like that. They move in silence and they move off of communications. Right? You know what I mean? And that I don't see neither one of those in Billy Otto. Billy Otto talk too much. He's a dick rider. What happened with him and Frenchie? He was just dick riding them. That's 100 right there. You see what I'm saying? Niggas that's going really, 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 really off with your head is really trying to connect in on some humble shit, because if you try to play me, I'm gonna bust your head, right? And that's the mind frame that you would be in when you really do the most. So all these niggas that's just wild, crazy, talking about people and suck my dick, this, suck my dick, suck my dick. That's a nigga who never really got to say what he wanted to say face to face with other men of any stature. So now that it's over a live, or now that it's over a telephone, or now that it's through a text message, they could say the things that they would say to your face if they had the heart, but they don't have the heart. So they say it over a live, or they say it over a phone, or they say it over, you know what I mean? And like I always say, Jada said it the best. And shout out to Jada. Y'all know y'all seen that show that I did with Jada and all that. But shout out to Jada. What Jada said, he said the internet is giving cowards an outlet, bro. Couldn't be said better, man. Couldn't be said better, yo. How you this hard motherfucker? How you this smart motherfucker? But you saying that the label, do you realize what the fuck you saying? And like I said, I respect Seiko Billy because he seemed like he more cut from the cloth. You see what I'm saying? And and he don't do a whole lot of talking about the situation, and he dance around it as he should. But when it comes to Billy, aka Silly Auto, right? He always Treyway, how did you Trey? Look, you stupid punk, dumb, stupid coward motherfucker. Listen, if Shotty ended up with the record label, all right, let me show y'all some shit, yo. If Shotty ended up with Treyway, right? Then what you really mad about is if you saying Shotty did something grimy, are you saying that he went and trademarked the name? Did he go trademark the name? Or are you really saying Shotty took 6ix9ine from us? Which one you really saying, nigga? Which one are you really saying? Are you saying that Shotty took the record label? Because Shotty can't take a record label that y'all have with paperwork that y'all started and Shotty wasn't a part of and 6ix9ine wasn't a part of it. And this is where all due respect to all the Treyway members, the original Treyway members, right? You just gotta get what I'm saying. Either you saying that he took that, he couldn't have took something y'all started. Did he take a neighborhood record label? Which I understand the origin of the word Treyway, right? But did he take a record label from the neighborhood and then go trademark it? And 6ix9ine decided to run with that because it was the name and Shotty talked to the right niggas in the street, the right homies in the street, and made it happen? Or are you mad because when he did that, he took 6ix9ine? I don't think it's about Treyway. I think it's about 6ix9ine. And if Shotty could have took a record label and named it Heyday, and Billy Auto would have still been mad because 6ix9ine was the bag and Shotty took the bag away from them. You see what I'm saying? Well, I always sided with Shotty as far as that goes, right? Because the only representation of Treyway, the record label, was a clown named Billy Auto. You see what I'm saying? So Billy Auto versus Shotty, and that's the real reason why he disrespected me, because he seen where Shotty had liked the video on my joint, and he know that I was talking to Shotty, right? So that's the real reason. That's why I'm saying dudes like that don't got no control over their emotions. You see what I'm saying? What's the other Treyway shorty name? Phoebe. Shout out Phoebe. He was going back and forth arguing with her because she was cool with Shotty. Why a nigga gonna be cool with you? You on the internet going on rants and shit while niggas is going on tour getting the bag. So I'm supposed to go with you and your rants, and I don't even know you, over another person that I don't know that's, inviting me on tour to the bag. Come on, nigga. If you really had it, you would if you really had your mind right, first of all, it's a couple things. Because when it comes to Billy Auto, I hate to even get on that subject because I don't like that nigga. And at the end of the day, if you really had your mind right, what you would do was, as soon as you got kicked out, the niggas gave you the Timberland boot out the clique, and you was running around with Frenchie, and you was switching sides up there talking to the nigga Trippy Red and all of that, you would have dropped some music. Why you kept promising niggas music? You had like 30, 40,000 followers on what you call that shit, Instagram. You had 30, 40 followers up there with it. You was on the Jack Frenchie BSN was cool with you. Trippy Red was cool with you. Trippy Red was never cool with you. He was using you to show 6ix9ine that you a bitch made nigga that'll switch sides. Friends don't do that. Look, if you my friend, yo, and we got beef with that nigga, even if me and you fall out, it's the same shit go with that nigga. That nigga still not cool. Can't trust that nigga. I don't know that nigga. We was just beefing yesterday. How I'm gonna be friends with you today just because me and my man fell out? That's the ultimate snake ass, dick riding, switch side, bitch made shit that you could do, man. And you know what I mean? And like I said, I addressed the brother Hassan Campbell in what I would call the most decent way that I could. You know what I mean? And I just don't. He lost me when he said that about those brothers, Mel Murder and Shotty. Those are brothers that are locked up, facing charges, charged with shit just like 6ix9ine is. You know what I mean? And I'm careful about what I say about 6ix9ine, although I don't like that. You see what I'm saying? I don't hate him either. But at the end of the day, those dudes are up fighting for their fucking life right now, right? And the last thing they need is a punk ass blogger, a nigga that come up here and talk about shit that he really don't know the facts on. You know what I mean? The last thing they need is niggas coming up here. What you're doing is you're doing jury tampering, right? You polluting jury pools. You see what I'm saying? And you telling people that they plan to hit on Tekashi. It's almost like you part of his legal team without being paid. And that's not cool, nigga. I'm not saying it's not cool to be part of the legal team. It's not cool to put that rhetoric out in the atmosphere like that, man. You got people who you turn on it, they know Tekashi. Look, right now, right? In order for Tekashi to be a big deal on the internet, that means a lot of people are logging on, looking into the name, right? So when you got a lot of people logging on looking for this guy, some of those people that's gonna be in the jury pool, some of those people heard about the story. You ever heard of something called when you go into court, you get a change of venue because you can't have a fair trial in a certain area because the jury has been poisoned. The whole pool in the area has been poisoned. That's how a lawyer successfully filed that motion and get you to a different venue because they say that the case is so big in this area that it would be nonsense to believe that any one of these jurors haven't heard about it. And if they heard about it or it's been so much pollution out there, that might shape the way they think about the case. That might shape the way they think about the case, man. So you don't put certain rhetoric out while niggas is on trial fighting for their life. I never respect that shit, man. Mel Murray. So now you got jurors sitting on in the jury box, right? And they looking at it like, oh, word. Oh, these the niggas right here. That's yeah. That's Shotty right there. That's the yeah. They about to bring Mel Murder in here next. These are the guys who put a hit on Tekashi life. That's not true, bro. It's not true. We don't know what the facts are. And we know that the feds could be tricky. And we know that the state cop, the beat cop, the detectives, all of them could be tricky, yo. Yeah, that album for the young people. I heard that they trying to take it back and bring it back because Travis Scott supposedly beat him out on the charts, and they saying that it was a miscalculation. I appreciate y'all tuning in, man. Love is love. You already know what it is. With that being said, it's Shanks Keen, the villain. Front Street, the label, invading your lives to show you welcome to invade mine. Let's invade these people's lives and put these motherfuckers on Front Street one more time, nigga. Peace.